Right, so this is the 8th tier of the Internet Iceberg. We're going even deeper this time. So the first entry we're talking about for today is Camera Heads, a formerly lost creepypasta. This creepypasta was originally posted to 4chan in 2009. The story is of a person who discovers a mini DV cassette tape, pile of rocks in a torn envelope. Inside the envelope, there is writing made of ash or charcoal that said, "I killed the camera head, it took Trevor, get help if I don't come back." The person then uploads a video to YouTube and we don't hear back from them. The creepypasta became lost. There was some information about it on the Paranormal Board's wiki, but the wiki was shut down, leading to all information about camera heads being lost. A Lost Media wiki user eventually found the creepypasta in 2020. Okay, so this next entry is about a now deleted subreddit called Watch People Die. The subreddit was dedicated to people who died in all sorts of gruesome ways. But it was banned in 2019 after the New Zealand mosque massacre. Right, so this next entry is about a pretty infamous website titled Kekma. Now, whatever you do, please don't visit this website. It's very much not safe for life. Enter this website, it will set the page to full screen, which is a video of a man shoving a screw into his member, which in turn is surrounded by a gif of a dog that has been skinned alive. An E-rate version of something that purports to be the world's loudest orgasm also plays. So this next entry is about a YouTube video titled Girls See Ghosts and Run. This is a very infamous paranormal video. This video was uploaded originally in 2012. There's two young girls sitting at a play table doing things. One of the girls looks into the dark kitchen and reports to see something, a ghost. She runs away, meanwhile the other girl continues to sit at the table. She begins to laugh, but then she looks into the dark kitchen herself and gets terrified herself. Now, some people believe that the mother was actually just pulling a prank on the kids and that there isn't a real ghost. This next entry is about another website again, Cashmane. This website is a series of various different GIFs, which will change every time you click. The creators describe it as an exploration to the serendipitous collision occurred between two randomly generated arrays. So this next entry is about something called Magical Sleepover U. Now, when I searched this up, all I got was basically adult stuff. And something to do with Princess Peach and Princess Daisy, that's all I can say. This next entry is about an infamous fanfic called Two Babies, One Fox. This is a furry webcomic. The plot of this webcomic has a main character called Tails sitting on a park bench watching children play in the playground. Two children go up to speak to Tails and he asks them if they want to play a forbidden game. And I preferably would not want to say what that is. There's a lot of fetish stuff. This next entry is about two fairy creatures called sponge monkeys. The term that they're called originated in beta.com. According to beta.com users, the term sponge means the practice of adding large staring eyes or small pupils to an image. A man called Joel Veach created the iconic video called We Like the Moon, the first video that they were featured in. Posted it in 2003, he later uploaded it to YouTube in 2007. Of course, in 2004 they were featured in a Quiznos commercial, though by the end of that year the ads were discontinued. However, the video went viral 15 years later when it was posted to Twitter and later YouTube. Next entry concerns a short film titled Illusion of Bias. The plot of the film has a girl who had a brain tumor surgically removed, but afterwards couldn't perceive her own face. It's revealed that she's actually still in a dream state, and that when she does wake up, she always wakes up in a puddle of her own vomit. This next entry is about a phenomenon with Harry Potter fans titled Snape Wives. They are women in the Harry Potter fandom who believe they are channeling Severus Snape and believe are engaged in romantic relationships with Severus Snape. They were very popular in the year 2006 and they were active on the website LiveJournal. Due to mockery from the Harry Potter fandom and outside of it, they eventually all deleted all references to it. This next entry is about Fortnite Burger. This is basically two things. First, it's a landmark from the video game Fortnite. However, it also shares its name with a shock site titled FortniteBurger.net, where a not safe for work version of Ralph from the Wreck-It Ralph franchise is featured. The shock site appeared on the 20th of December 2018, but the Rule 34 image didn't appear until 2019. Then, on the OK Buddy Retard subreddit that month, people started baiting users to go to the site, spurred on countless more memes about trying to bait people to go to FortniteBurger.net. This next entry is about another useless website again, titled Death Clock. It purports to calculate the exact date of your death. Now, obviously this is clearly a mock website as there is no way to actually calculate your exact time of death. Next entry is about a not safe for work video called Backdoor Labrador. This is an animated video. Labrador reading the newspaper when he suddenly being mated with another dog. It's accompanied by a song of the same name by Monty the Bear. R-Ua is a weird subreddit. It originally started out as a test subreddit to see how obnoxious you could be with the SSS. It also has a lot of in-jokes as well. This next entry is about a weird website once more. This time it's called chrismackenzie.com. When you land on the page, you'll find a pink pixelated square with the black eyes and a mouth. The box will follow your mouse wherever it goes. Next entry is about a YTB called SpongeBob and the Cold Case of Canned Bread. This was posted by the YouTube channel The Official SpongeBob Archive in 2016. Can't really describe the video properly, you have to watch it for yourself, it's really weird. It's complete and full of utter randomness. This is another useless website again. This one, it's called Endless Horse. Landing on the page, present to you a horse created out of very specific keyboard characters. Notice something about the legs is they don't stop. The legs, which I'm presuming made out of eyes, seemingly trickle down forever. But according to a user on r.na, someone did actually reach the end of it. Left the mouse scrolling while they slept. And then when they woke up, they realised it had finished. So this next entry is about another website once more, titled Falling. Once you land in this website, you will see giant coloured squares constantly falling eternally. So the next entry is about another website again, titled LHOHQ, or short for Laughing Horse Orifice Headquarters. It's really hard to describe what this website is. Basically, when you go on the website, you see a bunch of flashing lights and random images, as well as stuff related to conspiracy theories. Blame it on Jorge did a video on it back in 2020 who does a further deep dive into it. This next entry is about a website again titled 973 and namu973.com. This is a bit of a strange website. When you land on the page initially, there's a bunch of letters from A to C, basically all ordered in an upside down triangle. Up the top there is a interactive part of it called maze, which is one of the words. After that it takes you to this page with these weird swirling patterns. Someone on Quora suggested that it may be a website related to Christianity in some way. This one's self-explanatory. Degloving videos. For those who may not know, degloving is the removal of the skin from a limb. Obviously this is very much not safe for life. Very quizzy, please do look up these videos. This next entry is about a certain fetish, basically a crush fetish. These people are turned on by things being crushed. Now there is obviously a not safe for life, not safe for work tag connected to this. Now the objects being crushed can range from very harmless ones like inanimate objects, fruit, vegetables, any fruit or food whatsoever, or toys and electronics. This is known as object crush. Soft crush is basically the crushing of invertebrates and fish. Apparently, people into soft crush like to distance themselves from hard crushes because of the negative reputation. And of course, lastly is hard crush, which is the most controversial and pretty much illegal type of crushing. Hard crush usually involves the crushing of basically just any animals. This is very morally problematic because the animals can suffer pain and even die. Usually in the crush videos, the person performing the crushing is usually a woman, either wearing fishnet stockings, heels, or even just bare feet. The other part of this entry is Boot666. Boot666 was a YouTube channel featuring crush fetish videos featuring animals. Basically this was a hard crusher channel. In 2010, some of his videos were accessed via unlisted URLs somehow, which has made him reluctant to basically share his videos. According to a 2016 Gizmodo article, it's believed he also ran another channel called Boots Made for Crushing. This was an object crush channel, basically a more harmless one. This next entry is about an internet catchphrase called Not Even Doom Music. In 2005, there was a video uploaded to Ogrish that featured a cat being burned alive. Following an investigation by the site, there was a teenager in Belgium eventually arrested. On the website You're the Man Now Dog, someone created a site out of the video using music from Doom. People had actually given the website 5 stars, which obviously invoked outrage from some users. The user's name was Titanium Gecko, one of the users who was outraged. Underrated any sites created by the people who had liked this page. One of these people was a user named Spots. Explained that he liked the page because he thought the use of the Doom music was ironic. Gecko responded by saying, "Okay Spots, since you do not condone burning kitten, your sites have been 3D'd until further notice. Still, nothing justifies 5ing burning kittens, not even Doom music." This next entry is about a certain YouTube channel called Beeble Fox. They are most known for their video Fairy Rebirthing, where he has a life-size doll and basically dismembers her in order to rebirth her. He claimed at the time he was part of an internet fairy cult called the Indian Spirit Community. In one of the videos, he features pictures of a girl plastered all over his wall. The person is from another YouTube channel called Orange Citrus. Orange Citrus came out herself and accused Beebleffox of basically being a groomer, which is a series of allegations about Beebleffox, and that he's basically sent naked pictures to underage people, that he makes CP. Orange Citrus claimed that the whole Beebleffox thing was actually an ARG. Pamperchu is an internet figure interested in furries. He is actually a furry. According to WikiFur, he's got an obsession with Pokemon diapers, tinkering with electronics, and Bitcoin mining. He wears a blue fursuit. But yeah, Pamperchu's a bit of a weirdo. TimeCube is a website that was created in 1997 by Otis Eugene Ray. Published this theory that all modern sciences are basically a giant global conspiracy to teach lies. He also had a theory that suggested all days have 4 days all occurring simultaneously. Obviously, this is clearly a load of BS. I really took the site seriously. Ray died in 2015. Okay, so the next entry is a video called Clothes. This is uploaded on the 2nd of March 2007 by JTB Ruder. And I'm just going to have to show you the video. I don't think I can explain it. This next entry is about a fetish. It's called Dragons Having Sex with Cars. This is an arts culture that's based on sexual intercourse between dragons and cars. This fetish traces all the way back to 2004 and started with a man named John Martello. After this, the culture quickly spread to various other art sites. This next entry is about an infamous creepy video titled Kuyan Dayak. In the video, there is a strange creature in a cage with a human female head. The video is, of course, very grainy, and it features 2 men talking to her. In reality, it's actually a video of Mumtaz Begum, who is a fortune teller performance artist from Pakistan. Next entry is RRRGGGBBB. This is a website, another useless one. On this website, a robotic voice will say the letters out loud once you move the cursor over the letters. The website was created in 2011. This next entry is about a shock video again, Japanese puke lesbians. In the video, 2 women put dildos in their mouth and start vomiting on each other. 19 seconds of the total 8-minute video are featured on Run the Gauntlet. If any of you are curious, you can find the full video on heavyr.com. Next entry is about a social media thing called Roblox Twitter. For the record, I don't think this is referring to the official X account of Roblox. If you search up Roblox on Twitter, you'll basically find a bunch of shit posts. That's literally all that it is. Right, this next entry is about a shock video again, Turdgasm, or originally known as 2 Girls, 1 Finger. This is a shock video originating from Japan in 2001. One of the women pulls down another woman's pants while there is accordion music playing. Some fecal matter comes out of the woman's anus, whilst the 2 women are making out. One of the women vomits into the other woman's mouth before they start vomiting, and then they start vomiting on camera. At the end of the video, one poops into the other girl's mouth, and then they start transferring, the poop between the mouths. A newer version of the video that was a YouTube video produced in 2009 showed 2 elderly women in a living room. It was very much like the previous one, in that they were basically consuming each other's fecal matter, with similar accordion music playing. But because the video violated YouTube's guidelines, it was removed. This next entry is about a Reddit copypasta called Creepers Are Sexy, Hear Me Out. In the short story, the OP describes how they desperately want to fornicate with a creeper from Minecraft. It was posted on our copypasta about 5 years ago. Next entry is something we've actually talked about before, the Silk Road. I talked about it in the first tier with the Deep and Dark Web. The Silk Road was created by Russ Ulbricht who used the pseudonym Dread Pirate Roberts from the movie The Princess Bride. Cyber was created in 2011. Used a hidden service on the Tor network, and the transactions were conducted using Bitcoin. However, in 2013, the FBI seized the website and shut it down and arrested Ulbricht. Ulbricht was later given 2 life sentences without the possibility of parole. The second version of the website was later shut down by the FBI and Europol in 2014. This next entry is about a well-known infamous documentary from 1990 called Child of Rage. The person featured in the documentary was a 6.5-year-old girl named Beth Thomas. In the documentary, she described that the abuse she had experienced and the abuse she inflicted upon others. She even expressed the desire to take the lives of her own parents. Beth had actually already experienced trauma in the first 2 years of her life. When she was a year old, her mother died. After this, she was raised by her father, along with her brother. The father routinely neglected them and also essayed her quite frequently. Eventually, they were taken in by a pastor and his wife. I began to notice that she started displaying psychopathic symptoms. Of course, the adoptive parents were completely unaware of their daughter's previous abuse and neglect. Both her and her brother had developed reactive attachment disorder. Beth did eventually get help and recover from the abuse. She received therapy under the care of a person called Cornell Watkins. But the person behind the treatment in the year 2000 was later arrested and convicted of reckless child abuse, which ended in the death of a child. She had put the child through a rebirthing process. As of today, she has currently written a book about her experiences and works as a nurse. And for the final entry of this tier, this is the Reddit Jolly Rancher story. This story, a man and his girlfriend went to college in the month of August. In this story, he performs oral sex on her. Whilst doing this, he bites on something. Before, he had actually swallowed a Jolly Rancher. When he was doing the oral on her, he actually had it still in his mouth. This is due to the fact that her nether region smelled really horrible. However, accidentally, he pushed the candy inside of it. When he tried to get it out, he bit on something. However, it wasn't the Jolly Rancher nodule. It was another nodule of gonorrhea. This story was posted on the Copy Pasta story. It was posted by Victor Rock about 5 years ago. And that is the 8th tier of the Internet Iceberg. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be moving on to the 9th tier very soon. We are getting even deeper.